Hello and welcome. My name is Herminder Ray, and I will be your host for this TLC session. Thank you for joining us for Becoming a Better Partner, Ashford's Vision for Elevating Community College Partnerships. Please welcome Heather Albin Maxon, Liz Outone, Megan Rohrs, and David Seberg.
Hi everyone, this is Heather Albin. I am so sorry for the delay and my technical issues this morning. Dave, do you want to go ahead and go to the next slide? Thank you. So this is just a quick agenda of what we'll be covering today. I hope everyone can hear me just because I'm dialing in from my cell phone. But if you want to go ahead to the next slide, Dave, we can just go ahead and go to slide 4, just kind of kick off and start. So if anyone's joining from outside of Ashford, I just wanted to provide some overview or background about Ashford University. We have approximately 30,000 students. The majority of those students are attending online, as many of you know. Of those, their military affiliated students make up 25% of the total student population. We offer undergraduate and graduate degrees, as well as doctoral programs that were added in October 2018. From the infographic, you can see that we service non-traditional student population. And then one of Ashford University's strengths is that we aren't what many people would consider a typical university. We offer a convenient online format with flexible class schedules and relevant degree programs. And finally, I just want to mention that we are accredited by WASC, which is our regional accrediting body. And then, I will go ahead and help you, Dave, real quick, just so that we can presentation. I'm sorry, I just don't know why it's not working right now, so we'll just have to view it in this format moving forward. Okay, let's see what we can do.
Is that the one?
It's okay. Okay, so going ahead, moving on, I just want to share a little bit about the team supporting Ashford's academic partnership strategy and articulation. We can go to the next slide. We are now reporting up through, the articulation team is now reporting up through Katie Shea, who's the VP of the registrar, myself, Dave Seberg, who is a member of the military and academic outreach team, is a military and academic outreach manager. Liz Outone and Megan Rohrs are the individuals that support really the articulation strategy at Ashford. My specific role is really focused more on the development and execution of Ashford's new academic partnerships, as well as amending current agreements and developing new ways to enhance our partnership. I do also manage or oversee the military and academic outreach team, for which Dave Seberg sits, and I'll hand it over to Dave to kind of share a little bit more about his role.
All right, thank you. I'm going to have to switch to my notes here. So, can you all hear me? Okay.
David, you're currently muted right now still. Are you able to unmute yourself?
Okay, how about now?
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
My name is Dave Seaberg, and I'm the manager for military and academic outreach, mostly for the West Coast, but it's our role as a team to provide input on strategy and development through Heather and her group. And then we turn that strategy into operational reality. And we do this across the nation by meeting with transfer center counselors, right now at select community colleges partners. And this is to discern how Ashford University can help transferring students reach their educational goals. We also attend campus transfer fairs, typically twice a year, spring and fall, and table sits to meet with transferring students to see if Ashford University is a good fit for these individuals. We also meet with and support the veterans centers, as well as the transfer centers for those partners with a veteran population. I guess I'll turn it over to Megan at this point.
I know Megan was having some technical difficulties, so Megan, if you're on the line, can you just speak up? Or if not, I can go ahead and just give a high overview. Okay, so I think Megan's having trouble, and I apologize, but essentially Megan is in charge of developing our transfer guides and also reviewing and maintaining program integrity for Ashford by ensuring that we are accepting the right number of credits into our degree programs. Megan works closely with the faculty as well to help develop those. And she uses, I'm sorry, I think my thing keeps muting, but she uses a system in order to create those transfer guides, and you can always view those transfer guides online. Dave, you want to just continue through the current snapshot? Sure. So I just wanted to kind of provide a current snapshot on what Ashford is doing today. We have over 150 signed articulation agreements with colleges across the country. Very general and offer little differentiation from our general transfer policies at this point in time. In addition, we have the military and academic outreach team, and as Dave mentioned, the team serves regionally by visiting and participating in transfer fairs and at community colleges, as well as table sits. The registrar office oversees the development and management of transfer guides, and of course, faculty support the development of those guides. That's kind of a current snapshot of where we are today.
Okay, then taking a look at that snapshot, typically what we do is each academic partner has a spring and a fall set of transfer fairs, which covers both the spring semesters and the typical graduation times. And what happens is for those of you who aren't familiar, local and regional colleges set up information tables in a common area. They provide information to transferring students about specific degree programs, transfer requirements, anything specific to the university. And this is also a great way to network with the transfer personnel, because they are there supporting these events, and it's a good time to get mix and match with everything. Transfer fairs usually have between 10 and 30 colleges supporting the event. And a table sit is a scheduled event that is advertised around a partner campus, and that designates a time and place that students can meet with a single college representative.
Thanks, Dave, so much. Again, Megan is still having trouble logging in, but again, she manages the current transfer guides that we have for the university. I want to go ahead and move on to just kind of discuss about what our way forward is and like the main point of this presentation today. Our goal is to moving forward is to really focus on 3 areas. One is to create more robust articulation agreements. Another is to improve our outreach efforts and to be more proactive as a team. And then our third area is to implement reverse transfer program at Ashford University. So for the more robust articulation agreements, I'll let you know that For example, you may be familiar with our most recent partnership with Ultimate Medical Academy. As part of that agreement, we were able to offer an academic partner grant, which offered tuition savings for graduates of UMA that were entering into Ashford University to complete their program. In addition, we have a data sharing agreement with them, which allows us to provide information to UMA about how their students are doing at Ashford University, and also for us to work collectively. So for example, they were able to send their alumni students all of Ashford's information and information about the program. We started that partnership really went live with that partnership in mid-September, and we have close to 100 new students from Ultimate Medical Academy that have entered Ashford University due to the agreement. We would love to continue to work with other partner colleges to make these more robust agreements that include potential tuition savings for their graduates, data sharing, and as well as joint marketing opportunities. And if you want to learn more about Ashford's and UMA's partnership, you can visit discover.ashford.edu/UMA on our public-facing website. I'm going to hand it over to Dave to talk a little bit more about how we're going to plan to improve our outreach efforts.
Thank you, Heather. So moving forward, Ashford University would like to focus on providing more proactive outreach. And in order to accomplish this goal, the team will continue to work on Salesforce efficiencies, which are our outreach and reporting efficiencies, to reach more partners with updates by email contact and various forms of communication. In addition, we'll be launching a quarterly newsletter updating transfer office advisors on what's new at Ashford University. The team would also love to expand on its partnership with faculty and have faculty assist in attending regional events. This provides a level of intimacy between instructor and student that we're hoping improves the program greatly. We believe this will also open the door for faculty to provide program-specific presentations and on campus and in the classes. And I think Megan said she's on now. Megan, are you on? Nope, I guess you're back up.
So the last thing, and I was really hoping that Megan joined just so she could really go into the detail around our reverse transfer program. But Ashford did sign an agreement with National Student Clearinghouse that allows us to be, is that Megan?
That is, sorry, my mic
Okay,
wasn't working.
awesome. Do you want to take over?
Sure,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm having all sorts of technical difficulties, but I am here now. So yes, like Heather was saying, we are recently partnered with National Student Clearinghouse to be a host institution for part of the reverse transfer program. And what this program does is it's a free program through National Student Clearinghouse where we send student information, including like the courses that they've completed, the credits that they've earned, back through National Student Clearinghouse. That then gets dispersed to the students' previous institutions. And what that does is it helps them potentially earn an associate's degree at one of their prior institutions. So this is primarily used for students who have transferred to us with a good number of credits, but they haven't quite earned their degree for one reason or another. Maybe they're just missing one course or just one requirement. This helps them actually confer a degree that they've then earned while continuing their enrollment with us. So, they don't have to take a break in their courses with us. They can still earn that degree. It's great for the other schools. It's obviously great for the student, and then it allows them to persist with us.
Awesome, thank you, Megan. So that's kind of a little bit about what we're planning on. Our main purpose, though, of this presentation was actually to encourage dialogue amongst Ashford University staff and faculty, and hear from you guys on what ideas you may have, what questions you may have, and just hopefully introduce this work and these departments. And we really look forward to partnering more with everyone as we move forward to execute on this strategy. So I know there were some questions I saw that I think most of them got answered, but if there's any more, I'm happy to take them. Okay, I think based on I can't unfortunately see anything, and so I'm just going to assume that there are no questions. Okay, I see Yasmin. You just asked something referring to the clearinghouse partnership.
Not hearing any questions. So if you'd forgot to unmute, please unmute, and then please feel free to ask a question.
I can take Yasmin's question about the clearinghouse partnership. So that is not something where we will automatically have an exchange with the particular students. However, our articulation agreements, that is something that we're working on, is creating a partnership where we can exchange transcripts a little bit easier between institutions, but that does not come as part of this clearinghouse partnership because we don't actually exchange transcripts with this partnership with the reverse transfer program. It's actually an exchange of a data file, so it's just a little bit different.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining. I'm sorry for the many technical difficulties we had in this presentation today, but if you want to reach out to any of us, we do have a generic inbox, and it's military and academic outreach at ashford.edu. Again, that's military and academic outreach at ashford.edu, and we'd be happy to answer any of your questions.
Thank you, Heather, Lai, Megan, and David, for your presentation and for all of you attending. Again, please feel free to reach out to them if you have any additional questions, and we hope you enjoy the rest of TLC.